Okay, good afternoon, Senators.
Good afternoon.
Today's date is the 1st of May. It's 1:33 p.m. and we are in conference room 229. Several bills on the agenda today. The first one is HB 1894, SD1 regarding Braille literacy. On behalf of the House, we have Woodson and Lee as chairs, LaChica, Olds, and Souza as manager.
And for the Senate, myself as chair, McKelvey Kidani co-chairs, and the court member. But in honor of May Day, Chair, can we request that you provide us with a Hawaiian song to start? Well, that was a tease. That was a tease.
I don't know if you want that.
Okay, well, in light of that, shall we do something with Braille?
Yes, absolutely. We have fin release on our side.
You don't?
We do have fin release on our
And
side.
so do we. So if you want to
Okay.
give us a explanation?
Excellent, perfect. This bill, in essence, provides additional support for Braille literacy and the Braille literacy community, and it has a $300,000 appropriation to help support those efforts with a clean date.
Thank you. I think this is a very important bill for those that need it, and so I'm pleased that we can pass this out today. So would you
As
take
am
the
I.
vote?
It's been a pleasure, yes. So, Woodson votes aye. Co-chair Lee.
Aye.
Manager LaChica.
Aye.
Manager Olds.
Aye.
Manager Souza.
Aye.
Madam Chair, may I?
Yes, please.
We have Chair Kim,
Aye.
Manager McKelvey.
Manager.
Chair McKelvey.
Co-chair.
Get devoted.
my
Yes,
spot. That's my
definitely
spot.
yes, vote, please.
Chair Kidani.
Yes.
Manager to court.
Good. Yes.
Okay, we have a bill.
We have a bill. Thank you.
Okay,
Okay, one down.
one down. We need to go. Okay, next we have HB 2344, HD1, SD2. This is regarding school realignment. On behalf of the House, we have Woodson, Yamashita as chairs, LaChica and Souza as manager.
For the Senate, myself as chair, Hashimoto co-chair, and DeCourt is a member.
Okay, thank you, Senator. We submitted a CD, but we're still waiting on release on our side.
Okay, we did get a release with a $150,000 appropriation. So also signed by House Finance, so hopefully you'll get it soon.
Okay, if we can roll this over, please, till today, 2:29 in this room, or in conference room 229,
Okay, what time? What are we on?
4 o'clock.
4 p.m.?
Is that okay?
Okay. Today at 4 p.m. in room 229, so reconvene.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, we are now on Senate Bill 2125, Senate Draft 1, House Draft 2. This is relating to teachers licensing for emergency hires and licensure progress. So the Senate conferees, myself as chair, Hashimoto, and the court members.
And on behalf of the House, we have Woodson, Siyama, and Lee as chairs, LaChica, Olds, and Morioka as manager.
Okay. Have you in receipt of the CD1?
We're in receipt, and we are also been released on our side.
Good. Okay, wonderful. I don't need WAM approval, so we can move to vote.
Okay, and this proposal, in essence, just extends emergency hires from 3 years to 5 years with a clean, effective date.
Absolutely. It will certainly help us with our retention of teachers. Okay, so may I take the vote?
Please.
Okay, we are voting on Senate Bill 2125, Senate Draft 1, House Draft 2, House Draft 2 for the CD1. Chair votes aye. Senator Hashimoto. Aye. Senator DeCourt.
Aye.
Good, may I take the vote for your House? Okay, I was gonna say Senator, but Representative Woodson.
Can we just wait 1 second,
Oh.
please? You don't have it? Okay. If we can roll this till 4 o'clock, just to
4
make
p.m.?
sure,
Okay,
we make sure we're on the same page.
okay. Yeah, there's no money on this one, so hopefully.
I think we're ready to go. Just gonna make sure we cross our Ts and dot our Is. So today at
4
4
p.m.
o'clock PM in this room 229.
I will keep the vote sheet warm in this folder. Okay, that takes us to Senate Bill 2024, Senate Draft 2, House Draft 1, relating to charter school facilities. Senate conferees, myself as chair, Kidani co-chair, the court member.
And on behalf of the House, we have Woodson Lee as chairs, Lachika, Olds, and Souza as manager.
Okay, we did pass over a CD1. Unfortunately, we have not received a WAM release at this point.
Okay, we don't have been released on our side also,
Okay,
but
can
I'm
we
in
vote this
agreement
one
with the
over?
CD.
To 4 p.m.
Okay?
Okay.
And this room 229, 4 o'clock, May 1st.
Next item on our agenda is House Bill 2300 HD1 SD1 relating to Department of Education procurement. On behalf of the House, we have myself and Representative Lee as co-chairs, and we have Representative Olds, Woodson, and Souza as managers.
And for the Senate, myself as chair, Hashimoto co-chair, the court member.
Thank you, Madam Chair. For this bill, believe we are both in agreement on the CD1.
Yes,
And we also both have we have fin release on our side.
we do too.
Okay. Before I take the vote for House Bill 2300 HD1 SD1, our CD1 takes the SD1 draft and also puts in a $200,000 threshold for the Department of Education procurement. And I believe, and we have an effective date.
Okay, I'm sorry, but according to my release, it doesn't have any money in it.
Yes, no money, it's just a threshold, the
Okay.
procurement threshold is
Okay.
200,000,
Okay.
so no.
You got me
appropriation.
worried right there.
Okay, I will take, if you're in agreement, Madam Chair, I'll
Yes,
take
we
the
are in
vote.
agreement.
Okay. Voting on House Bill 2300 HD1 SD1, recommendation is to pass with a CD1. I vote aye, co-chair Lee. Aye. Representative Old.
Aye.
Representative Woodson.
Yes.
Representative Souza.
Aye.
May I please take the vote for the Senate?
Please.
Okay, Chair Kim,
Aye.
Co-Chair Hashimoto. And Member DeCourt.
Aye.
Thank you,
Okay,
Madam Chair, we have a
another
bill.
Thank you.
Yay.
Okay. Moving on to Senate Bill 2877, Senate Draft 1, House Draft 1. This is relating to student-authored book publication pilot in the Kalihi and Waianae Nanakuli area. The Senate conferees, myself as chair, Kidani co-chair, Hashimoto, the court members.
On behalf of the House, we have myself and Representative Lee as co-chairs and Manager Muraoka.
Thank you. Madam Chair, I believe we sent over the draft and we have gotten our release.
Yes. We are in receipt of your draft and we are in agreement of your draft, and we also receive fin release.
Great, thank you so much. Shall we go ahead and take the vote?
Thank you, Madam Chair. For this bill, I believe this bill would require the Department of Education to establish a one-year student-authored book publication pilot program which authorizes.
It's actually 2 years.
2 years, sorry,
Yeah.
2-year pilot program, which authorizes this for grades 4 through 6 in the Kalihi schools and Nanakuli Waianae school communities.
And I don't believe it's a requirement. We have it where the schools can opt in, so just to set it, it's got to reiteration, so the final, you might not have the final on that, but thank you. Everything else is correct.
Yes, no, thank you. I know this is, you worked so hard on this and this is very important to you. I don't know, Madam Chair, if you wanted to share
Thank you.
other.
Well, yes, I think that as far as literacy, we really need to engage our students and have our students have these student projects in class so that they are excited about writing and they gain confidence that they can become authors and take pride in their work at this young age that will help them as they progress forward. I think it's another tool for our teachers as they engage the students in the classroom and keeping them interested in reading, writing, and sharing their story. So with that, I really want to thank you, Chair, and the House for seeing the merit in this program with a very low cost. So thank you
It's
very much.
$50,000 for
Yes.
fiscal year 26, 27.
And then matching with private funds, 25% minimum matching. Okay, with that, shall I take the vote? Okay, we are voting on Senate Bill 2877, Senate Draft 1, House Draft 1, Conference Draft 1. Chair votes aye. Senator Kidani.
Aye.
Senator Hashimoto. Senator Deferred.
Aye.
And may I take the vote?
Yes,
please?
please.
Okay, Representative Lachika,
Aye.
Representative Lee, and Representative Moroka. Okay, no vote. Thank you. Madam Chair, we have a measure.
Thank you, congratulations. Yay.
We are on, the next one is yours.
Okay, next we have HB 1888, HD3, SD2. This is regarding safety of our educational workers. On behalf of the House, we have Woodson, Suyama, Tarnas, and Lee as chairs, and Muraoka as manager.
For the Senate, we have myself as chair, Elefante Rhodes Wakai co-chairs, the court member.
Thank you, Madam Chair. For this, we have release on our side, and we're ready to vote if you are.
Yes, we also have release on this side, and we feel that this is a very important measure as well.
Ask a question before we
Yes,
proceed?
please.
So the draft, I guess it was yesterday's draft, what was the difference between that one and, I think it was Friday was the one before? Or can we roll it in the calendar and let me just review it real quick one more time, would that be okay?
I can go over what the changes are.
Okay.
And so yours basically had, it created a protected class. The penalties therein were a little bit harsh, and so we lessened those offenses, and we made we created a misdemeanor instead for harassment. So that's the significant change between the two drafts.
Okay, all right, that's fine. Yeah, let's go.
And then also, what the bill does is it provides additional administrative and protective supports for our teachers and our sports officials. It also says that the Attorney General can help obtain TROs for these educational workers that need it. This is a shift in the industry standard, and we greatly appreciate that. And as I said before, it creates a misdemeanor for harassment, if I said that correctly, Mr. Chairman, okay, with a clean date. Any questions? I also want to thank, I don't know if she's here today, but Mrs. Lindsay Chambers. She has been an advocate on this proposal for many, many years, and we greatly appreciate her advocacy. Inger Stonehill, who was a staunch advocate, we could not cross the finish line without them. And Amy Takaki, who is unfortunately not with us anymore, she was very involved in this proposal, but we greatly appreciate all their efforts. It is a great bill. Want to say anything, Madam Chair?
No, I think this bill is needed, and I think it helps to protect all our teachers and administrators, workers, as well as our umpires and coaches, referees. So thank you for this.
Yes, we can do better.
Yeah.
Okay, I will take the vote. Chair votes aye. Chair Sayama.
Aye.
Chair Tarnas.
Aye.
Chair Lee.
Aye.
Manager Muraoka. Thank you. Madam Chair, may we?
Yes, please.
Chair Kim.
Aye.
We have, I need glasses. Chair Elefante.
Aye.
Chair Rhodes. Chair Wakai.
Yes.
Manager DeCourt.
Aye.
Okay, we have a bill.
Okay, another bill, thank you.
Finally. Okay, moving on to the next bill, we have HB 1891, HD1, SD1. This is with regards to dyslexia screening. On behalf of the House, we have Woodson Lee as chairs, LaChica Old, and Souza as manager.
And for the Senate, we have myself as chair, Kidani co-chair, and the court member.
Okay, Madam Chair, for us, we have money release on our side.
We also have money release, and this is another important bill, especially for the community with dyslexia. I think it'll go a long way in helping us recognize those children in our classrooms that need the extra help because of dyslexia.
Absolutely, we can do better, and I think this bill will go a long way to do that. I want to, for this one, particularly thank David Miyashiro with Hawaii Kids Can. He's been very involved, and we appreciate his advocacy as well as his partners as well. Bill has a clean date. Madam Chair, maybe?
Yes, please.
Okay, Chair votes aye. Chair Lee. Manager LaChica.
Aye.
Manager Olds.
Aye.
Manager Souza.
Aye.
And Madam Chair May, on behalf of the Senate. Chair Kidani. Chair Kim.
Yes, aye.
And Manager DeCourt.
Aye.
Okay, thank you. We have a bill.
Thank you. You're on a roll.
I can't read this.
Okay, we're on a roll. Hopefully we can keep it going. Senate Bill 2613, Senate Draft 1, House Draft 3, relating to public school land transfer. And for the Senate, myself as chair, Lee Kidani co-chairs, the court member.
And on behalf of the House, we have Witten, Hashem, and Lee as chairs, Muraoka as manager.
Okay, I believe that we did send over a CD1 and we did receive WHAM and FIN approval.
I did not receive money approval on my side, but we're most certainly in agreement with this bill.
Okay, it is a non-appro, I mean, there is actually no money on it, but we still needed to get it released, so.
Okay?
Okay, so we'll wait. Sorry,
roll
I
these
I said WHAM and FIN, I meant just WHAM.
Okay.
Okay, rolling over to 4 PM
Yes, in this conference room
229.
229
today.
today, the 1st of May. Thank you.
Okay, let's see, we are on Senate Bill 3063, Senate Draft 1, House Draft 1. This relates to the Department of Education procurement for local food and procurement exemption. For the Senate, myself as chair, Kidani co-chair, the court member.
On behalf of the House, we have Woodson Lee as chairs and Souza as manager.
Okay, we did send over a CD1. We have not received a release at this point. Have you folks received?
We do not have FIN release as well.
Okay, so if we can move this one over
Okay?
today at 4 PM in room 229.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, Senate Bill 3325, Senate Draft 1, House Draft 2. This is relating to public school Medicaid reimbursements. For the Senate, myself as chair, Milwaukee co-chair, the court member.
On behalf of the House, we have Woodson, Martin, and Lee as chairs, Souza as manager.
I believe that we have sent over a CD1, and we do have WHAM release. Do you have FIN release?
We don't unfortunately have FIN release on our side.
Okay, hopefully we will roll this over. Is that okay?
Okay,
To also 4 PM, 229.
it's room 229.
I think this is a really important measure. Mr. Chair, I know you folks are in agreement. These will bring us millions of dollars in Medicaid reimbursements that the state is due to the services that's provided to the students. in our schools, and other jurisdictions of the same size have gotten up to $44 million a year. And so this is really important income that the state can use for other important programs.
I agree. I've heard similar figures.
Okay, and finally, we are. Is that it? Okay, that's it for this agenda. So we will going to adjourn.
Okay, good afternoon. We are reconvening our 1:35 agenda. The time is 1:55. We're in conference room 229, and today is May the 1st. We have one bill on the agenda, HB 1890, HD3, SD2, regarding teachers and annual increases. On behalf of the House, we have Woodson, Suyama, and Lee as chairs, LaChica, Olds, and Souza as manager.
Okay, thank you, Chair. On behalf of the Senate is Elefante as chair, Kim and Kadani are co-chairs, Lamasao as a member.
Okay, perfect. Mr. Chairman, we have money release on our side, although there's not appropriation, we have release.
Okay. Before we go, can we make sure we have the right draft?
Okay,
2026-3288.
here's my draft. Quick recess. Got it? Okay, reconvening our conference committee for HB 1890, step increases. And Mr. Chairman, we do have the correct draft.
Draft, okay.
Okay.
Thank you. And checking to see if we have a quorum, do we have WAM release?
We do have one release.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. I think we're ready to vote.
Okay, thank you. And this draft basically says that educators will receive an automatic pay increase, but is contingent upon the CBA, the collective bargaining agreement, and it has a clean date.
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
I'd like to comment on this. if I
go
can,
ahead.
Mr. Chair. I think this is monumental. I think this bill validates the value we have in our teachers to state that, you know, they deserve to get these step increases. It's been part of their contract for over a decade, and so finally, we can validate that. So thank you, folks, for our hard work on this.
And if I just may echo Chair Kim's words, Chair, thank you for your hard work and to the committee and to your vice chair and members for getting us to this point, and all the advocates, especially HSTA, for that. So I think this is very valuable and very impactful for our hardworking teachers.
Yes.
I concur. This is definitely a national best practice, and we're so ecstatic to get to this point. And I want to special mahalo Jason Bradshaw with HSTA. He was the conduit that made sure that everyone stayed together, so we greatly appreciate him on this. And with that, Mr. Chairman, if we could take the vote?
Yes, please proceed.
Thank you. Chair votes aye. Chair Sayama. Aye. Chair Lee. Aye. Manager LaChica.
Aye.
Manager Olds. Aye. Manager Souza.
Aye.
Madam Chair, Mr. Chairman, may I?
Yes, you may.
Chairman Elefante.
Aye.
Madam Chair Kim.
Aye.
Madam Chair Kidani.
Aye.
Manager Lamasao.
Aye.
Okay, we have a bill.
Yay.
call back to order our conference committee. It's May 1st, we're on the 136 agenda item, Senate Bill 2550, Senate Draft 1, House Draft 1, relating to school modernization, school facilities for the Senate, myself as chair, Hashimoto co-chair, the court member.
Thank you, Madam Chair. On behalf of the House, we have Woodson Yamashita as chair, Slachika, Olds, and Souza as manager.
Can we roll this one over? I believe there's still items that needs to be resolved.
Yes.
If we can resolve it, so if we can come back at 4 PM
Okay,
today in room 229.
okay, let's
Great.
most certainly try.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Now convening a conference committee for higher education. Today is Friday, May 1st, 2026. Happy May Day, everyone. It is 3:04 PM. We're on the 3 PM agenda here in room 229. We have one bill on this agenda, House Bill 549 HD3 SD1, bringing this back from last year, relating to an early learning apprenticeship grant program for the House, myself, and co-chairs Martin and Lee, managers Amato and Souza.
Thank you for the CD. We looked it over. It looks okay. I'll have that.
Sorry, Senator, just want to introduce your side.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. Just protocol.
Absolutely. I'm too anxious to get moving.
I can certainly relate. Do you want to introduce?
Oh, did
Your
you,
side.
you introduced yours already?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's
Senate
okay.
conferees,
You're so
myself.
focused.
Myself
You're not even
is-
hearing me.
I know. Can we start again? Rewind. Myself as chair, Kidani co-chair, Hashimoto the court members.
Okay, thank you, Senator. So yes, thank you for your willingness to re-engage on this issue. We were in the very same seats last year down to the last day. Unfortunately, we couldn't get fin release on the costs for this early learning apprenticeship grant program. I do feel that we've been making a lot of headway through the Ready Keiki initiative and other programs on the facility side. And I do feel that apprenticeships, this model would work really well for early childhood education. So the CD1 that we've sent to you for your consideration, again, just thank you for entertaining this, essentially sets up the grant program to be run through the University of Hawaii's College of Education. So all that part stays the same. Recognizing that, again, the tough budget situation we're in this year, there is no appropriation in this bill, but the House does believe there's still value in setting up the framework of this program with the hopes that there might be private foundations or other donors who might be willing to start this program up with some seed money. And then if all goes well, hopefully, when we have a better fiscal situation, that the state might be in a position to help scale it up. So in the CD1, there are provisions in here making sure that the College of Education, as they do provide assistance to eligible early learning program service providers, to cover, again, a multitude of costs that might go with this, including personnel, training expenses, stipends, and whatnot. We want to make sure that there's no kind of sole source business going on. So we do have language for your consideration regarding ensuring that there's open and equitable access to such providers, having transparent eligibility criteria, again, avoiding the sole source or exclusive contracting arrangements, just to make sure that all the service providers out in the community would be considered for this.
Appreciate your work on this, Chair. Did you focus in on what fund the UH would be under?
We believe that the trust fund, as set up, would cover the concerns that were brought to our attention earlier, whether it was a revolving fund or whatnot. I think because there is a program similar. I think it was, sorry, I don't want to misquote the existing fund, but there is a trust fund that works along this.
Because I think UH had expressed to me that they would like it to be under the revolving account under the education, College of Ed.
Yes, the challenge with the revolving fund is it would not it would not be eligible to accept private donations in that fund. So I was told that there is in 304A-2356, there's a Hawaiian Early Learning Trust Fund that's set up, and they suggested that as a model. So we believe the definition we have for this trust fund should address their concerns. So we
Okay,
believe there's enough latitude here, but if you would like to verify that, by
I
all
would
means,
like to-
please do.
I would like to do that.
Of
so
course.
We can roll this one over
Okay, thank you.
to 515,
5:15 sounds good?
room 229,
Yes.
okay?
Okay, so with that, we are adjourned on the 3 PM agenda, and we'll wait a couple of minutes for the 3:10. Okay, adjourned, thank you. Now convening the conference committee for higher education. Today's Friday, May 1st, 2026. It is 3:10 PM, conference room 229. We are on the 3:10 PM agenda. We have a series of reconvenes from earlier in the week. Up first, we have House Bill 1970, HD2 SD1, relating to the University of Hawaii Cancer Center. For the House, myself and Rep. Hussey as co-chairs, managers Amato and Souza.
And for the Senate, myself as chair, Moriwaki co-chair, and the court manager.
Okay, thank you, Senator. I believe last time we convened on this, we did send a CD1 for your consideration, changing the means of financing to a general fund appropriation of $350,000. Any thoughts on that proposal?
No, we have a release for $460,000 from the special, university special tuition and fees fund.
Okay. At this point, the House's position is we would prefer a general fund appropriation. Again, just recognizing that there is broader public value in having this tumor registry, and that it should be funded through general funds as it has been in the past.
It has been funded by feds. It was federal appropriations that funded it, and yes, we funded Cancer Center. We have increased the tax for the Cancer Center, and they have received monies out of the tuition and special fund. So I believe that the funding is there. At any rate, I don't have approval for general funds. I just have approval for special fund.
Okay, we'll take that under advisement. Can we reconvene on this also at 5:15 today? Okay, House Bill 1970, HD2 SD1, 5:15 today, room 229. Okay, up next, House Bill 2339, HD1 SD1, relating to the University of Hawaii revenue bonds. For the House, myself and Rep. Hussey as co-chairs, managers Capella and Souza.
For the Senate, myself as chair, Hashimoto, co-chair, the court member.
Okay, Senator, I believe this, along with a bunch of other ones on the agenda today, we are in agreement conceptually on a CD1. We just don't have a release from Finn on our side.
Okay, well,
So-
we have release on our side.
Okay,
So
We
I
will-
believe this is leftover from last year. So, yeah. Let's see what this says. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, we have a release for 28,500,000.
okay, yeah, thank you, Senator.
revenue
So,
bonds, yeah.
yes, conceptually, again, we're in agreement on the cap for revenue bonds for 28.5 million. Also adding in the proviso from last year's bill, and I'll just articulate that out loud. So the proviso here is provided that students residing in a University of Hawaii Student Housing Services Program who demonstrate financial need as determined by the University of Hawaii and who qualify for the resident tuition fee pursuant to section 304A-402 HRS shall be assisted with the housing allowance, stipend, or similar financial aid to help offset a portion of any increase in room and board costs resulting from increased debt service caused by the revenue bonds authorized pursuant to this act. So we are amenable to that provision for consistency with last year's authorizing language.
Okay,
So again, if we can just do this at 5:15, and I will follow up with finance on this one.
Yes, that's acceptable.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
I caught myself, I almost introduced the next set of bills, but they are Senate bills, so
It's
passing the gavel back to you, Senator.
you can introduce it if you want. Senate Bill 2657, Senate Draft 1, House Draft 1, relating to Alzheimer's disease and related dementia research, UH Japson, Chair, conferees, myself as chair, McKelvey Kidani co-chairs, and the court member.
Okay, thank you, Senator. For the House, myself and Rep. Hussey as co-chairs, managers Amato and Muraoka.
Okay, I believe we have a CD1 draft, and we have received release on this matter. Have you folks have a release?
Again, Senator, I know we are in agreement on the CD1. We do not have fin release on this one as well, so I will again follow up on this one.
Okay, the amount is for $375,000.
Correct.
Our release has your chair's signature on it, so,
Okay.
yeah.
It might be stuck in the queue, but I will follow up on that one.
Okay.
So this would be for a total appropriation of $375,000, which includes 2 state-funded FTEs with an
Yes.
effective date of July 1, 2026.
I believe that this Alzheimer's disease is afflicting many of our residents, and it's really important that we get a handle on this, and this is a good start.
300%.
Okay, thank you. So we're going to be back here at 5:15 in room 229 today.
Yes.
Okay. Next item is Senate Bill 2802, Senate Draft 1, House Draft 1, relating to agricultural science bachelor's program at the University of Hawaii. I believe at West Oahu, the conferees for the Senate, myself as chair, Kidani co-chair, the court member.
Thank you, Senator. For the House, again, myself and Rep. Hussey as co-chairs, managers Amato, Capella, Muraoka.
Okay, again, this measure, we passed over the CD1, and we have received release from Ways and Means for $375,000. I'm sorry, that's the wrong.
No, it's the same amount.
It is the same amount.
We're being
You're
consistent.
correct.
Okay, and again, we're amenable to this CD1. Same as the other preceding bills, we're just waiting on fin release.
This one we have that.
2802.
You might, sorry, hold on one second. Senator, do you mind if I just verify something on this bill? Can we roll this one also to 5:15?
Okay. Yeah, this is the one that we have. Ways and Means,
Okay,
and Finn signatures.
okay, thank you. Let me just double check that. And again, we are in agreement on this
Okay.
bill. So 5:15 also in this room,
Right.
229.
229.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, Senate Bill 2969, Senate Draft 1, House Draft 1, relating to the Maui Wildfire Exposure Study and Maui Health Registry. Myself as chair, McKelvey Kidani co-chairs, the court member.
Thank you, Senator. For the House, myself and Rep. Hussey as co-chairs, managers Amato, Capella, Souza.
Okay, at this point, there is a question regarding the amount
Yes.
that was provided to the committee, which was sent in for approval for release. However, we were told that amount now has changed, and we have not received any release for
Okay.
that at this point in time.
Yes, yeah, and I think last time we discussed this, we talked about $500,000 appropriation.
Right.
And I know Senator McKelvey was taking the lead on this. We've since received some emails suggesting that that 500,000 is insufficient, and I believe you received those same emails, but we'll wait to hear back if there's additional funding potentially
Okay.
available for this bill.
So we'll roll it over to 5:15. Time is getting short. A number of these issues, but hey, we're diehards, right? Wait to the last minute. Okay.
Ride or die.
Okay, Senate Bill 3238, Senate Draft 1, House Draft 1, relating to language access. Conferees for the Senate, myself as chair, Hashimoto co-chair, the court member.
Okay, thank you, Senator. For the House, myself and Rep. Miyake as co-chairs, managers Amato, Capella, Souza.
Okay, again, I believe we have sent over a CD1. Have you received it?
We are in receipt and we are amenable to this.
Okay.
If I can just check in with finance on this one. I believe you have WAM release on this one?
I do.
Okay, so again, if we could just verify this. Can we also do this at 5:15?
Okay, and this is $375,000. 375
Yes.
seems to be a common denominator.
Okay, so Senate Bill 3238, SD1, HD1, 5:15 PM in this room today, 229. Okay, NIL, this will not be $375,000.
Could be. Senate Bill 3263, Senate Draft 2, House Draft 3. This is relating to student athletes' compensation or name, image, and likeness. We are in the process of redrafting the CD1 for your consideration. So if we can put this over to 5:15,
Okay,
hopefully we'll have something by then.
okay, great. And we look forward to reviewing that CD1. So again, just for the record, for the House, myself, Monte Yoshitani as co-chairs, managers Olds and Maroka.
And for our Senate, myself as chair, Hashimoto co-chair, I take that back. Myself as chair, DeCourt, Hashimoto, Keo Kalole, co-chairs, and DeCourt manager. So we will that one.
Yes.
And finally, Senate Bill 3286, Senate Draft 1, House Draft 1. This is relating to the University of Hawaii Student Housing Master Plan. Senate conferees, myself as chair, Hashimoto co-chair, DeCourt manager.
Thank you, Senator. For the House, myself and Rep. Miyake as co-chairs, managers Muraoka. So yeah, as we said at the last meeting, we appreciate the CD1 and the work that Senator Hashimoto put into this. We are amenable to it. Again, just pending fin release on our side. Do you have WAM release on this one?
Not at this moment, and there is no money attached to this.
Correct.
So hopefully they'll be able to give us release.
Okay, I think Senator Hashimoto has some homework after this.
Yeah,
Okay, so can we also roll this over to 5:15?
yes, today in room 229.
Okay,
Okay, we didn't make a dent, you know that, right?
that's okay.
Everything.
We'll make everything exciting. How's that? Okay, thank you, Senator. We are adjourned.
Okay, good afternoon. We are reconvening this conference committee meeting. It's Friday, May 1st, 3:30 PM, and we are in conference room 229. And we're here for two measures. First measure on the agenda is HB 1605, HD1, SD1, relating to human and community resilience. On behalf of the House, it's myself and Reps Garrett and Kush as co-chairs and Rep Matsumoto as manager.
And for the Senate, myself as chair, Kidani co-chair, and DeCourt member.
Okay, Senator, I know we've had agreement on this for a while, and it doesn't look, I don't have release from either WAM or Finance, so,
No, and I've checked with them, and they didn't say it was forthcoming
yeah,
either. So
okay.
shall we just
So, yeah, we can just
defer this?
defer and try again next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Senate Bill 2320, Senate Draft 1, House Draft 1. This is relating to agriculture. This is the Agriculture Careers Kuleana Ag Tech Pathways for the Senate. Myself as chair, Gabbard Kidani co-chairs, DeCourt member.
And on behalf of the House, myself and Rep Garrett and Kush as co-chairs and Rep Matsumoto as manager.
We did go ahead and amended the original bill. Thank the chair, the ag chair, for the reduction in the cost of this program. And we have put in a request for release and have not heard from them. And I haven't been given any encouragement that something would be forthcoming. So I'm not sure what is it like on your side. So I'm pointing
No,
to.
yeah, I haven't got any indication either, so.
Okay, what is your pleasure?
I don't know, I'll leave it up to you, Chair, since it's a Senate bill.
Sorry, I mean, you can roll it over, but I don't know. What's your bill? Keep trying. Okay, so we will add it to our 5:15. 5:20. Okay, 5:20 agenda. In this room, 229.
Okay.
Okay, we are adjourned. Thank you.
Okay, good afternoon,
Afternoon.
Senators. This conference room is 229, and it is May the 1st, 4:07 PM. The first bill we have is HB 2344, HD1, SD2. This is with regards to school realignment. On behalf of the House, we have Woodson, Yamashita as chairs, Souza, and Lachika as manager.
And for the Senate, myself as chair, Hashimoto co-chair, and Deferred member.
Thank you, Senator. On the House side, we have been released and we're ready to vote if you are.
Okay, we do too. I just want to thank Senator Hashimoto for his hard work and Representative Yamashita for working on this measure. So with that, yes, if you can take the vote.
Thank you so much. And this proposal establishes a public school realignment process within the DOE schools. And it has a clean date with a $150,000 appropriation.
That is correct.
Perfect, okay. I'll take the vote for the House.
Please.
Woodson votes aye. Chair Yamashita. Okay. Manager Lachika.
Aye.
Manager Souza.
Aye.
Madam Chair, may I? May I?
Yes, please. Sorry.
Thank you. Chair Kim.
Aye.
Manager Hashimoto.
Aye.
Sorry, Chair Hashimoto. And then Member DeCourt, excuse. We have a bill.
Thank you. Hey. Okay, we are on Senate Bill 2125, Senate Draft 1, House Draft 2, relating to teacher licensing. This is for emergency hires and exemptions. For the Senate, myself as chair, Hashimoto, and the court members.
And on behalf of the House, we have Woodson, Sayama, and Lee as chairs, and Lachika as manager, along with Olds and Morioka.
Okay, when we last met, we were going to double check if you had a release on this measure.
Okay, thank you, Senator. We have release now.
Okay. Did you want to go through your spiel again, or?
Sure. This proposal basically gives all emergency hires 5 years to go through the licensure process. And it also has a clean effective date.
Okay, so I take the vote.
Thank you.
Okay. We are voting on Senate Bill 2125 for Conference Draft 1. Chair votes aye. Senator Hashimoto.
Aye.
Senator DeCourt. Excused. May I take the vote for the House?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Chair Woodson.
Aye.
Senator Sayama. Excused. Senator Lee.
Aye.
Senator Lachika.
Aye.
Representative Olds.
Aye.
Representative Moroka. Okay, we have a bill.
Perfect, thank you.
Okay, Senate Bill 2024 SD2 HD1 relating to charter school facilities. The conferees for the Senate, myself as chair, Kidani co-chair, and the court member.
On behalf of the House, we have Woodson Lee as chairs, Lachika, Olds, and Souza as manager.
Okay. We have sent a proposed CD1 over to you, but we don't have any release. Do you have?
We do not have release as well.
Is it likely that we will have a release, or what's your estimation? Is it worth rolling over or not?
I would like to roll it one more time if
One
we
more time?
can,
Okay,
to 5 o'clock in this conference room, 229,
okay,
May the 1st. Thank you.
229 today. A very optimistic chair. Okay, Senate Bill 2613, Senate Draft 1, House Draft 3, relating to public school land transfer. The conferees for the Senate, myself as chair, Senator Lee and Kidani co-chairs, and the court member.
On behalf of the House, we have Woodson, Hashem, and Lee as chairs, Muraoka as manager.
Okay, this is another one with the CD1. I believe we have some agreement on this. And we do have one release. How about you?
Okay, we are still seeking release on our side.
Okay.
I'll check on that if we can please roll this till 5 o'clock.
Okay.
In this room, 229, May 1st.
Okay, so Senate Bill 3063, Senate Draft 1, House Draft 1, this relating to Department of Education procurement, the conferees for the Senate, myself as chair, Kidani co-chair, the court member.
On behalf of the House, we have Woodson, Lee as chairs, Souza as manager.
Okay, I don't believe we have a release on this one. Although we have given you a draft, and I believe we have agreed on that concept, but no release.
Yes, Madam Chair, we are in agreement, but we do not have release on our side as well.
Okay, you want to run this one over as well to 5 p.m.
Yes,
in this room, 229 today.
yes, thank you.
Senate Bill 3325, Senate Draft 1, House Draft 2. This is relating to public school Medicaid reimbursements. The Senate conferees, myself as chair, Moriwaki co-chair, the court member. Ooh, I don't know that I have.
On behalf of the House, we have Woodson, Martin, and Lee as chairs, and Souza as manager.
Okay, do you folks have release?
We do not have a release.
You don't?
We do not.
Okay, so we roll this one over,
Okay,
because I don't have a quorum, it seems. Okay, rolling over to 5 p.m. today, May 1 and room 229. And the last item on the agenda is Senate Bill 2550, Senate Draft 1, House Draft 1, relating to school modernization. Senate conferees, myself as chair, Hashimoto co-chair, the court member.
on behalf of the House, we have Woodson, Yamashita as chairs, Lachika, Olds, and Souza as managers.
Okay, we have a release, no money is involved. I'm not sure if you folks have one.
We do not have release on our side as well.
Okay, so we roll this one over as well.
Okay.
So we have approximately 45 minutes.
This room, 229, 5 o'clock PM,
229.
May 1st.
for releases.
Thank you.
Okay, we are adjourned. You're the House, I think, right?
It's SB
Oh, I show it
20.
HB 2344. What am I on? Oh. Call to order the joint committees for conference. It is May Day. It is been a long day. It is 5:03 PM. We are on a 5 o'clock agenda. Senate Bill 2024, Senate Draft 2, House Draft 2, related to charter school facilities. Conferees for the Senate is myself as chair, Kidani co-chair, the court member.
Good evening, Senators. On behalf of the House, we have Woodson, Lee as chairs, Lachika, Olds, and Souza as manager.
Okay, this is for the pilot program for public partnership, and we do not have a release for this.
We do not have release also on our side. I like the concept, but perhaps we should try again next year.
Okay. So this item is deferred.
Thank you.
Okay, next item is Senate Bill 2613, Senate Draft 1, House Draft 3, relating to public school land transfer. Senate conferees, myself as chair, Lee Kidani co-chairs, and the court member.
On behalf of the House, we have Woodson, Hashem, and Lee as chairs, Muraoka as manager.
Okay, we do have a WAM release on this one.
We have release as well.
We do have release now. Can we vote?
Yes, this bill is simply just a TMK transfer bill, and it has a clean date.
Okay, let's see, I have, are you the WAM designee? I think you're the WAM designee. Okay, you're the release. Okay, it's just that Chair Lee's not here, and I thought he was the WAM designee, but since he's not, we can vote. So can we take the vote sheet, please? Okay, we are voting on Senate Bill 2613, Conference Draft 1. Chair votes aye. Chair Lee is excused. Senator Kidani.
Aye.
Senator Court.
Aye.
Okay, and may I take your vote, please?
Yes, thank you.
Chair Woodson.
Aye.
Representative Hashem. Excused. Representative Lee.
Aye.
Representative Moroka. Aye. Okay, yes, we have a measure. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Senate Bill 3063, relating to Department of Education procurement for local foods. Senate conferees, myself as chair, Kidani co-chair, and the court member.
On behalf of the House, we have Woodson and Lee as chairs, Souza as manager.
Okay, I don't have a WAM release for this, do you?
Okay, we do not have release as well.
Okay, so I guess we're coming back next year on this one?
Yes.
Okay, deferred. Okay, moving on to Senate Bill 3325, Senate Draft 1, House Draft 2, relating to public school Medicaid reimbursements. Conferees, myself as chair, Moriwaki co-chair, and the court member.
On behalf of the House, we have Woodson, Martin, and Lee as chairs, Souza as manager.
Okay, as related, when we last met, the Senate does have release for this measure. There is no appropriation required on this, and what it does is it puts money back into the state and reimburses us for all the monies that's spent by our schools to support students that have special needs and fall under Medicaid eligibility.
Yes, I like the bill, Senator. I just wasn't able to get it done, so we do not have release.
Okay, it's very disappointing. I have to say that I know we need revenue and we need funds, and we've been leaving anywhere from $20 to $40 million on the table. And I just cannot fathom why we would not pass this measure, but we have to respect the fact that you folks, or maybe not you, but the money side, which again, there's no money on this measure, so that,
I take responsibility, yeah.
okay.
I didn't get it in. Thank you.
Okay, so we're deferring this measure. And finally, Senate Bill 2550, Senate Draft 1, House Draft 1. This is relating to school modernization. Conferees, myself as chair, Hashimoto co-chair, the court member.
And on behalf of the House, we have Woodson, Yamashita as chairs, Lachika, Olds, and Souza as manager.
Okay, again, Senate has a release, but I understand House does not.
We do not.
Okay, so this is another one for next year. Okay, matter is deferred, and I believe that is the end of this agenda.
Thank you.
Now convening Conference Committee on Higher Education. It is Friday, May 1st, 2026, 5:15 PM. We have a handful of bills on our agenda with inside of an hour before our deadline. It's very exciting, Senator. Up first, we have House Bill 549 HD3 SD1. This is the Early Learning Apprenticeship Grant Program from earlier today. For the House, I have myself and Representatives Martin and Lee as co-chairs, managers Amato and Souza.
For the Senate, myself as chair, Kidani co-chair, Hashimoto the court members.
Okay, thank you, Senator. So we did circulate a CD1 for your consideration. I
Yes.
believe where we left it off was that you were going to check regarding the fund,
Yeah, I think-
whether it should be a revolving fund or a trust fund. Did you have a chance
I
to?
didn't do that, I'm sorry. Had other measures that we talked about.
You could just take my word for it that UH said it was good.
It's, yeah, okay. But we didn't get any, yeah, so we don't have a fin, WAM release at this point.
Okay.
So I don't know if you want to roll it over to,
Can we? Just one last
hurrah?
shot, yes.
Okay.
Does 545 work for you? Or would you like to go, well, I guess it depends how much time you might need.
Okay. We'll do how about 5:50?
Okay, 550. 5:50 PM for House Bill 549 HD3 SD1 in this room
Yes. Thank
today.
you.
Okay, thank you, Senator. Appreciate your consideration of this one. Okay, continuing on to our other 515 agenda from bills that were deferred from 310 earlier today.
Yes.
Up first, House Bill 1970 HD2 SD1 relating to the University of Hawaii Cancer Center. Myself and Reps Hussey as co-chairs, managers Amato and Souza.
For Senate, myself as chair, Moriwaki co-chair, the court member.
Yes, thank you, Senator. We are in receipt of your CD1. I'm fully aware you have a WAM release allocating $460,000 from the tuition and fee special fund. It is going to remain the House's position that the general fund is the appropriate way to go on this. I understand at this hour, we're probably not going to get released for $350,000 from either side.
Okay.
It is my hope that, so if the university does, as you had suggested earlier, that the university does have this tuition fee special fund, a pretty healthy balance that I certainly recognize. If they decide to ultimately backfill any federal cuts or cost shares, they can do this out of that fund on their own without legislation being
Right.
necessary. So we both recognize how important this registry is in terms of cancer research.
And I
So-
have urged them to do that, so.
Okay, so unfortunately, we'll defer House Bill 1970. Okay, thank you, Senator. Okay, up next, House Bill 2339 HD1 SD1 relating to the University of Hawaii revenue bonds. This is an administration bill. For the House, myself and Rep. Hussey as co-chairs, managers Capella and Souza.
For the Senate, myself as chair, Hashimoto co-chair, the court member.
Okay, so this one, thank you for your patience. We do have fin release on this one, so we are prepared to vote.
Okay, and we also have WAM release for 28,500,000.
Yes, correct. So that would be the cap.
Yes.
28.5 million for the revenue bond cap. And I did read out the proviso earlier, so we'll just ask people to refer back to the 3:10 PM agenda
Okay.
to save us some valuable time here.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, and also an effective date of July 1, 2026.
Yes.
Okay, so for House Bill 2339 HD1 SD1, the recommendation is to pass with amendments. Chair votes aye. Co-chair Hussey. Manager Capella.
Aye.
Manager Souza. Thank you. May I take the vote for the Senate?
Please.
Thank you. Chair Kim.
Aye.
Co-chair Hashimoto. And Manager DeCourt. Thank you. We have a bill. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Okay, moving on to Senate Bill 2657, Senate Draft 1, House Draft 1. This is relating to Alzheimer's disease and related dementia research. For the Senate, myself as chair, McKelvey, Kidani co-chairs, and the court member.
Okay, thank you, Senator. For the House, myself and Rep. Hussey as co-chairs, managers Amato and Muraoka.
Okay, we do have WAM release for $375,000. Did you receive the same?
You know, Senator, I know we both agree on the value of this bill and the need to establish this research center. Unfortunately, I was told that release will not be forthcoming from our side.
Okay,
So regrettably, we'll have to suggest deferring this measure and hopefully try again next year.
okay, and moving on to Senate Bill 2802, Senate Draft 1, House Draft 1. This is relating to the bachelor's program. And the Senate conferees, myself as chair, Kidani co-chair, and Decord member.
Thank you, Senator. For the House, myself and Rep. Hussey as co-chairs, managers Amato, Capella, Muraoka.
Okay, and also in this, for this measure, we do have a WAM release as well as signature from your chair, House Committee on Finance, for $375,000 appropriation, 1 FTE.
Yes, and thank you for your patience on this one. We did indeed have been released, so thank you for allowing me to verify that. So we're prepared to vote on this one, on the CD1 as agreed to.
Great. For the vote sheet.
Yeah, sorry, I guess.
Okay, again, we are voting on Senate Bill 2802 for Conference Draft 1. And this appropriates funds to a Bachelor of Science degree program in the agricultural science at the University of Hawaii, West Oahu, to fund full-time positions and for supplies and equipment to support the program. So with that, shall I
Yes.
take the vote? Okay.
Senator, can we push this to the bottom of the agenda while we just confirm one thing?
Okay,
There might be a little mistake with our paperwork here.
okay.
Thank you for your indulgence. We may move on to Senate Bill 2969.
Yes. Senate Bill 2969, Senate Draft 1, House Draft 1. This relates to the Maui Wildfire Exposure Study and Maui Health Registry. Senate conferees, myself as chair, McKelvey, Kidani co-chairs, and the court member.
Thank you, Senator. For the House, myself and Rep. Hussey as co-chairs, managers Amato, Capella, Souza.
Okay, I know we had put in for requests. We have not received anything for this measure, have you?
We have not either. What would you like to do, Senator?
Senator McCovey's not here. I don't know if it's forthcoming. We can.
Let me give my help.
What?
Let me give my help.
Do you want us to roll this over and try in another 20 minutes to see if we can get one released? Okay, 550. And this room in 229.
Okay, thank you, Senator.
Okay, Senate Bill 3238, Senate Draft 1, House Draft 1. This is relating to language access. Did we vote on that already?
Nope, this is the one we were waiting
This is the
for.
one we're waiting for, right, okay.
Yes.
So the conferees for the Senate, myself as chair, Hashimoto co-chair, and the court manager.
Okay, thank you, Senator. For the House, myself and Rep. Miyake as co-chairs, managers Amato, Capella, Souza.
Okay, we did have agreement on the CD1, and we did get WAM released for $375,000 for language access.
Yes, thank you, Senator. I'm looking at the release memo, and I know we have agreement on the $375,000 as we've discussed, along with 3 FTEs. I'm sorry, as I look at this fin release memo, it does not include the FTE count as well, just like the other bill that we're trying to
Yeah,
verify.
mine does not show the FTE
Okay,
either.
is it okay if we defer this to 550, just to confirm that the
Okay.
3.0 FTE is in fact the right number?
Yes. 550 and 229. Okay, Senate Bill 3263, Senate Draft 2, House Draft 3. This is relating to the NIL, Student Athletes Compensation. Mr. Chair, we did give you a CD1.
Yes.
At your request, it was drafted, it is hot off the press. It reflects the latest proposal offered by your Fin Chair to support our student athletes for NIL at the University of Hawaii.
Thank you, Senator. We are indeed in receipt of the CD1. Appreciate the time and effort you've put into this. If we just may have some time to consult with our,
Yes, I would like to just explain, seeing it's such a late hour and
Yes,
this
please.
is so new. So basically, Senate Bill 3263 proposed in the beginning that $5 million of UH special funds be put into endowment fund to be matched by gifts and private donors. This new proposal in the CD1 that was crafted by your finance chair puts in 2.5 million in general funds, of which 1.5 million would be allocated upfront to be used this year for NIL as a bridge, and that the 1 million balance would go into the endowment along with 4 million of special University of Hawaii special funds, for a total of 5 million in the corpus in the endowment. That 5 million would be matched with gifts and private donations, and the 4 million of special funds would remain as UH funds and will revert back to UH should this fund cease to exist. So there's really no expenditure by the university. This special fund currently has a surplus of over $200 million, and funds from this fund has been used to supplement the Cancer Center, as well as funded $3 million by statute to support the UH Foundation. So there is precedent for that as well.
Okay, thank you for the explanation, Senator. We will again take the Senate proposed CD1 under consideration.
Okay, and shall we roll this over to 5:55? We'll put it on the 5:50 agenda.
Okay, thank you.
5:59? 5:50.
550, yes, thank you.
229.
Okay,
Today.
thank you, Senator. Again, we will, again, appreciate your time on this, and we will give it due consideration.
Okay, Senate Bill 3286. SD1, HD1, this is the University of Hawaii Student Housing Master Plan. Conferees myself as chair, Hashimoto co-chair, and the court manager.
Okay, thank you, Senator. For the House, myself, Miyake is co-chairs, Manager Muraoka.
Okay, we have received release on this. Have you received your release?
I'm sorry, Senator, we have not received release on this one. I'm not sure if it's forthcoming.
Senator Hashimoto, do you have any crystal ball about this? No crystal ball? Do you want, do you want to roll it? No? Okay, we are moving on.
Yes, he's a busy man.
This item is deferred.
Okay, thank you, Senator. So if you could can we just recess for a quick minute? I know we have two bills that we've discussed, I'm having agreement on, that I would love to vote out just now.
Okay,
So just a short recess.
so I'm going to call back to order the conference committee on education. We were on the 5:15 agenda. We are going to adjourn that agenda and move on to the next one, so adjourn. Call to order, conference committee. It's May 1st. We are on the 5:20 agenda. We are in room 229. We are on Senate Bill 2320, Senate Draft 1, House Draft 1, related to agriculture and the Kuleana Ag Tech Pathways. For the Senate, myself as chair, Gabbard Kidani co-chairs, and the court member.
We have in the House, myself, Rios Garrett, and Kush as co-chairs, and Rick Matsumoto as manager.
Okay, do you have any update? No, no update. Okay, we tried. So at this point, we'll defer and hopefully come back next year. Okay. Okay, we'll adjourn. call the committee back to order, conference committee back to order. We were on the 5:15 agenda.
Correct. Thank you, Senator. So we're still waiting on clarification on SB 2802 and SB 3238 regarding the FTE count from Finn. So maybe roll this to 550 as well?
Yes,
Okay, thank you very much.
5:50 in this room.
In this room, yep, so again, two bills, Senate Bill 3238, SD1, HD1, and SB 2802, SD1, HD1,
Along with the NIL bill.
along with the NIL bill,
Okay,
correct?
We are adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you.
550 agenda. I'll be your co-pilot.
Call to order the committee, conference committee on the 5:50 agenda. The first item, what's the first item?
No, 3263, please.
3263. 3263.
Can I just?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, first bill is Senate Bill 3263, SD2, HD2. This is the NIL bill for the House. Garrett Matayoshi, Todd Olds Muraoka, thank you.
And for the Senate, myself as chair, we have Decoit, Hashimoto, Keokalole chairs, and the court member.
Okay, thank you, Senator. Appreciate again the CD1 you put together. The House is amenable to that. Can we vote this out, please?
Can you say that again?
Yes. Great work.
Well, it's been a teamwork on this measure, and I'm just glad that we are able to support our student athletes. I think this is a win-win situation for everybody, so thank you.
Well said,
Please
thank
call
you.
the vote.
Okay, this is the Senate bills. I believe you
Oh,
have
the
the
Senate
voting
vote,
sheet.
where is my vote sheet? Okay, got it. Okay, we are voting on Senate Bill 3263, Conference Draft 1. Our chair votes aye from the Senate. DeCoit, Senator DeCoit is excused. Senator Hashimoto.
Aye.
Senator Keokalole.
Aye.
And Senator DeCourt. Aye. Okay, may I call the
Yes,
House
please.
vote? So Senator Chair Garrett,
Aye.
Co-Chair Matayoshi. Co-Chair Todd.
Aye.
Member Olds, Representative Olds.
Excused.
And Representative Muraoka. Aye.
Love it.
Okay, we have a measure, Chair.
Thank you so very much, Senator.
Okay.
May we switch to Senate Bill 3238? We did verify the FTE count. I have,
You might navigate.
sorry, Senator, Senate Bill 3238, SD1, HD1, relating to language, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, language access for the House, myself and Rep. Miyake as co-chairs, managers Amato, Capella, Souza.
Okay, for the Senate, myself as Chair Hashimoto, co-chair, DeCourt member.
Thank you. So we did verify the language on this one, 1.0 FTE, so thank you for your patience. We're ready to vote on this one, on the CD1 as agreed to.
Okay, thank you. So vote sheet on this one. Okay, we are voting on Senate Bill 3238, conference draft. For the Senate, Chair votes aye. Senator Hashimoto.
Aye.
Senator DeCourt. Aye. Okay, may I take a vote for the House?
Yes, please.
Okay, Representative Garrett.
Aye.
Representative Miyake.
Aye.
Representative Amato.
Aye.
Representative Capella.
Aye.
Representative Souza.
She said, I say aye.
Representative Souza.
Aye.
Okay.
You can figure out what you
and we
voted on
have
later.
another bill.
Thank you, Senator. Next bill, House Bill 549, HD3, SD1. This is the early apprenticeship bill. Any chance?
I didn't get anything, I'm sorry.
Okay, no.
Run all of this, and I even tried calling UH, I didn't get any answer.
Okay, no, I understand. Again, I appreciate your willingness to entertain this. Let's try this again next year.
Okay.
Hopefully with state appropriations attached.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, we have,
The next bill we have is Senate Bill 2802, SD1, HD1, relating to the University of Hawaii. This is the UH West Oahu Agricultural Sciences Bachelor's Program. For the House, I have myself and Rep. Hussey as co-chairs, managers Amato, Capella, and Muraoka.
and for the Senate, we have myself as chair, Kidani co-chair, and the court member.
Okay, thank you, Senator. While we again just verify the FTE count, we did verify that?
Yes, one FTE.
One FTE along with the dollars we had talked about. I believe it was 375.
Yes,
So thank you for that. Would you like to take the vote, please?
yes, we're ready for the vote. So we are voting on Senate Bill 2802, Conference Draft 1. Chair votes aye. Senator Kidani. Aye. Senator DeCourt.
Aye.
And for the House, Senator Garrett.
Did I just get a promotion?
You did. Get over to the side of the room.
Freudian
Representative
slip,
Garrett.
aye.
Representative Hussey. Representative Amato.
Aye.
Representative Capella. Representative Morocco. Excuse. Okay, another bill at 5:57 PM. Is that it?
I believe we covered,
Oh, we have the wildfire
yeah,
measure.
I
We
didn't
have
get
to-
anything,
We
I
have to
assume.
defer. Okay, so on
Thank you.
Senate Bill 2969 relating to the Maui wildfire exposure study and Maui Health Registry, we have no release on that measure, so we will defer this measure.
Understood, thank you, Senator.
Okay, thank you. Is that everything on the agenda? Please tell us
With
now. We're good.
A
Okay.
few minutes to spare. Thank you very much, Senator.
Congratulations
It was a pleasure.
to Mrs. Webb. We are adjourned. I'm going to call to order the conference committee on education. We are going to be reconsidering, what's the measure?
SB 3325.
SB 3325 relating to public school Medicaid reimbursements for the Senate. Conferees, myself as chair, Milwaukee as co-chair, the court member.
On behalf of the House, we have Woodson, Martin, and Lee as chairs, Souza as manager.
Okay, we previously deferred this measure. We are now reconsidering it. Aye. We are in 229. Okay. Yeah. He is almost here. We just opened on it. Can you leave the door open so he knows where to come? Leave it open, he's coming, yeah. It's 6:01. Turn the clock back. Okay. Oh. So is this the vote sheet?
Thank you, SP.
225.
We need, thank you.
Okay, so
We need one more. We're ready.
you ready? We are ready. We are in agreement on Senate Bill 3325, Conference Draft 1. For the vote, chair votes aye.
This bill is for DOE to maximize their Medicaid reimbursables.
Yes, okay, and Senator Moriarty.
Aye.
Senator Decor. May I take your vote?
Yes.
Senator, see, I'm elevating you guys. Representative Woodson.
Yes.
Representative Martin.
Aye.
Representative Lee. Representative Souza. Okay, we have another bill and money on the table. Thank you very much. Okay, you gotta sign.
Okay, very good. Get some money.